John, sometimes in football there's not a lot of justice, is there?
There doesn't seem to be much with us at the moment.
Okay.
It's hard sometimes to find the words, you know. Magnificent performance, without any doubt. I can stand here and say that, and the result wasn't the right one. Magnificent performance by everybody. Even when we went down to 10 men, we were still in charge of the game. But we haven't won, and it's all about winning. Football is all about winning. But some of the best football that we've played since I've been at the club, and we play some good stuff sometimes. We play some. When I think how well we played at Rotherham, at Walsall, certainly against Wolves a couple of weeks ago, it was better than that tonight. Against a side that had been going for a playoff position for most of the season, who spanked us 3-0 at home, I think, before Christmas. It was a brilliant performance. Lots of good football. The build-up play was excellent. It's just that what's driving me crazy is opportunities that are missing. And I think in the first 15 minutes we could have been 3-0 ahead with clear-cut chances, not half chances, clear-cut chances, and they weren't taken. And unfortunately we got punished by it in the end.
Because obviously missing the chances, and then when Paul Jones makes, by his standards, a very rare error, it just makes things even worse, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's the point that, you know, obviously try to make with the lads. You get opportunities to win games. You have to be ruthless. We've got strikers in the team, and their job is to score goals. Puts a hell of a lot of pressure on our defence. If we don't take opportunities, you know, quite seriously could have come in at half time 3 or even 4-0 up. And the second half just becomes a five-side tournament. You know, you just go out and actually enjoy it without too much pressure on the back four. Then if your goalkeeper does happen to make an error, a very rare error, you still end up winning the game because you've already killed it off. So it's very, very frustrating for everyone connected with Crawley Town, and it's rather difficult to accept. But I won't change anything. I will continue to play the way that we play. I've got a team that can pass the ball and can create opportunities. Matty Tubbs sat there at half-time very jealous. Would have loved to have had the chances that we had in the first half. He was very jealous. He felt that he could have had the match ball. Match ball would have been his by half-time had he had the same opportunities. And we just continued doing that in the second half. You won't get an easier chance really than Billy's. And they literally got up the other end. When we could have put the game to bed, they've literally gone up the other end and scored. That's the price you pay when you miss glaring opportunities like that. You know, it's not his fault. It's not his. He didn't try to miss. It was a poor mistake by somebody with his ability. And I can't castigate him for the performance in the match because he did so many very good things in the game. I mean, it was a magnificent move between him and Michael Jones. Created their own opportunity. And I mean, obviously he's going to be disappointed that he missed it. But other than that, he did some great things, as did everybody else that wore a red shirt tonight.
Any thoughts on the sending off of Danny Bullman?
Didn't really see what went on. I'll take my Arsene Wenger stance. No, I didn't see anything at all. Danny started walking straight away because, of course, he'd already picked up a yellow card in the first half for a late challenge. So you still wouldn't have realised that we had 10 men. You would have thought that Port Vale had the 10 men. But it doesn't change the result, Bruce, and it's that's what we're all about.
It's going to be a quiet bus home tonight, obviously, but after a performance like that, the guys won't leave too much lifting ahead of Saturday, will they?
No, exactly, and you know, whilst it's really hard to take when we think, you know, we played well at Preston without getting something, again, had opportunities in the game, and just one goal, and then tonight, really, I mean, there was so many very, very good things that we did. the pitch helped. A good pitch to come and play on. Very big pitch as well. We used all the space. I mean, Andy Drury in midfield was pulling all the strings. I thought he had a magnificent game, as did Josh Simpson, as did Big Rory up front. You know, Big Rory's come in and really worked exceptionally hard. He himself had a couple of chances which maybe a slightly sharper Rory Fallon after a couple of games would have taken them, but it's hard to stand here and try and understand how we haven't won that game tonight. But I must just mention, and I don't want to sound sycophantic by any stretch of the imagination, but our fans that travelled up here tonight, I'm glad that they were here. They can be testament to the performance that they saw on the pitch tonight, but we really do appreciate their effort of coming all this way tonight. It's been a long journey for them. Most of them were at Preston as well at the weekend, so they've paid their money, worked very hard to come up to these 2 away matches, and they've gone home probably without a smile on their face, but we did notice them and we do appreciate them.